Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of War Thunder. As you can probably remember, I did a episode yesterday or the day before about the HE-51B2 hydroplane, where we basically did an event and you got the hydroplane. This is another event, unlockable plane, the Po-2. As you can see, it's a biplane. One 7.62mm machine gun in the back, Shikaz machine gun. Only 200 bullets, which isn't a lot. And 200kg bombs or 250kg bombs. You can get rid of them if you want. Now this is a light bomber, so may well get the bomber reloading times. I haven't tested this out yet. I haven't really flown it at all. It's not doesn't look all that great, if I'm honest. 79 miles an hour, turn time of 30 seconds. This is in a biplane, remember. You know, planes that are usually ridiculously good at turning, and it has a battle rating of 1. So, not exactly a great plane. But it has a bit of a following because, or at least in War Thunder, because it was in the game before and it was removed for whatever reason. I think if you had it on your accounts before, you kept it, but, which is, you know, I've kept a lot of planes that have been removed. But yeah, it was removed. Yeah, this was before War Thunder really took off, so not many people have it. But they did a competition for Halloween. I think they may have done it for Halloween last year as well. Can't remember. Basically, you do 3 races, come third to first in 3 of them, and you get the plane. And I managed to. And I haven't really tested it out that much. I've done a quick test flight of it, and yeah, it is slow. The first test flight I managed to take off at 45 miles an hour, was flying along 50 miles an hour in a biplane at about 100, you know, on about 30 meters. I tried to loosen weight, blew myself up, dropping the bombs. Second time managed to take off, a bit more successful, but it's still a slow as hell plane. So I'm going to quickly take it to an arcade match. Well, I'll probably be slaughtered, but yeah, well, before we do that, we'll quickly look at the information. Now, apparently it was the U2 originally, but after I presume this is the designer. Oh yeah, created by Nikolai. Apologies to Russians if I've mispronounced this. Polikarpov. After his death in 1944, redesignated the Po-2, and it stayed in production until 1953. It first flew in 1928, so yeah, this is a long-lived aircraft. But before I get into just too much of a discussion on the history of it, we're quickly going to an arcade match, so I'll see you in a minute. So, welcome back everyone, in our arcade game. We're in Stalingrad, it wasn't showing up. Ground strike on Stalingrad. Just check the opposition, and it doesn't seem too bad. I've been having a few situations lately where, despite having only tier 1 aircraft or extremely low battle rating aircraft, I've been ended up in, you know, against matches with monoplanes and twin engine bombers, and you know how it is. Now, because we're a light bomber, we get the bomber spawning, it seems. As you can see, we're miles away from the main action. We're at 2,000 meters. We're going flat out, and all we can manage is 80 odd miles an hour. So, yeah, this is what a TB3 feels like when you're first going into action, except, you know, that's got about 20 miles per hour extra speed, and a lot more gunners to protect you with. So, let's try rate of climb. Oh dear, this is awful. I've literally tilted the nose up barely a few degrees, and we're just losing speed like mad. We're barely climbing, we're still losing speed. Okay, we've got bombs, but it's a light bomber, it's supposed to... This is an arcade, imagine in realistic with the... Oh dear. With the less, forgiving flight models. Right. So we've managed to stabilise, we're only climbing a few metres a second. We'll try diving it, I mean we're going to have to dive anyway. It picks up speed okay-ish, I mean, still quite slow. I'm going to quickly try turning. Full circle. It said 30 seconds, but in arcade at least, I don't think that's the case. Now, we're being shot at. Come on. If I get pilot shotted here, this will really annoy me. And our gunner's opening up, and we've already got a hit. See if I can. Oh no. Now I take control of the gunners while the enemy's manoeuvring. Once they actually start shooting, I leave it to the AI, who died. Now here's a new thing. I don't know if this is a recent change, but it seems when your gunner gets shot now, they will actually disappear. Before they used to, you know, they'd be made unconscious, but they would still actually be there. I noticed this in another match with my bombers, and I noticed the gunners were just disappearing as I was taking shots. But yeah, it seems to be confirmed, at least, well, for me at least. Maybe it's a graphic option, I don't know, or some other option. Now, of course, we've only got bombs. They're really overkill for these sort of positions, but you know, I'm not going to ram them to death, and it's not like I can use my rear gunner anymore. Not like he'd be effective at it anyway. So we've got, I think we'll get 4 ground kills out of this. 4 ground kills, 4 bombs, 4 ground kills. Overkill, but they guarantee you'll actually kill something. And we crashed. Not really anyone's fault. We'll try out another arcade match in a second, see how that goes. So, welcome back everyone. Did okay in the other match, actually got a Order of Sorov medal, I believe. Yeah. So that was good. There it is. Oh, no, there it is, 3rd class. So we know how the aircraft will be, or is, roughly. It's not great, but it's a lot better than I expected it would be. You know, when you compare to, well, you know, I did my review on the, well, look at the hydroplane, it wasn't that great. But this one, you know, has its strengths and weaknesses. It's not just, you know, it's not like they've taken on the I-15s and made a worse version of it, which, well, you know, it's not Gaijin, obviously. I mean, the Russians, I mean, you know, Gaijin can only, they're sort of limited in by planes that existed and all that. So I'll talk a little bit about the history of the aircraft. I've got my book out. It was originally called the, oh no, we talked about the name change earlier. Sorry, I do these in segments and sometimes I forget what I've talked about. Quite a lot of these are built. They were used for a lot of stuff. Spraying crops with insecticide, transporting the sick, seaplanes, passenger aircraft. Don't know why the hell you would use this as a passenger aircraft. It only takes like 1 person, but still. I've got written down here 13,000 in service. Now I've heard between 20 and 30,000 were built. I don't know why there's such a discrepancy. Apparently a lot were built unofficially after production officially ended, which was like 1952. You know, it started flying in 1928, so a long time. So yeah, it was a popular aircraft, and it was all used to harass the German troops. From what, it's not written in my book, but from what I've heard, they would sort of get close to the Germans, turn their engines off, and then just glide in. So, you know, if you glide in, you're not really making much noise, so the Germans aren't expecting you, and you just, next thing they know, dropping bombs, your rear gunners firing madly. I mean, I don't know if they took the rear gunners with them or they left them, since you're probably not going to be lasting too long if you were found. Oddly enough, apparently the Germans called it the sewing machine on account of the engine noise, which kind of goes against the whole they turned their engine off to glide in story, but I don't know. I suppose you would have had to turn it on again to leave. And yeah, they did quite good at harassing the Germans, and these were actually used in the Korean War. Apparently quite successfully. I mean, maybe not as successfully as other aircraft, but you know, they did, considering they were 30-odd year biplanes, they did quite well. Apparently, I had to sort of rely on Wikipedia for this information and other internet sources, because most of the books I have only deal with up to 1945. But apparently they had quite a little bit, well, they had a bit of success bombing coalition UN airfields. Well, presumably using the same sort of tactics, dropping fire bombs, I think it was, and other bombs just over. Oh, I've lost all power on the airfields. Again, small aircraft made of wood, hard to detect, and they had a bit of success doing this. And I've heard a story. I've heard it quite a bit before, but on soft landing. can't fix the engine, just let them waste their bullets on us. No, we're dead. We might as well carry on the game just while I explain this. But yeah, I've heard the story before, but I've also seen it online, so I'll use that version. But apparently there was a jet trying to take down one of the Po-2s, and it slowed right. Apparently, you know, it's a slow aircraft, so apparently the jet tried. Well, I've heard two versions of the story. One was the jet tried to slow down and crashed, and the other was that it overshot the aircraft and crashed. Kind of sounds believable. I mean, we had biplanes in the last match sort of overshooting us, so you know, a jet. I can easily believe a jet overshot it. Slowing down to engage it doesn't sound like something you would do. I don't know why you'd waste all your speed and energy to just slow yourself down to a ridiculous speed to take out one of these. I mean, take out a Po-2. I mean, we were going 60 or 80 odd miles an hour with a forgiving hot flight model. I mean, it must have been going ridiculously slow to get it. I've heard similar stories about the Germans, but at least they would have been going slow to begin with. So maybe there is some truth into it. I think a Sky Raider also shot one down. I think it was like the first plane or the only plane a Sky Raider shot down. So they were successful. I mean, maybe not as successful as other aircraft, but considering they were built nearly 10 years before the war and they were biplanes. I mean, you see this sort of story a few times in World War II. Swordfish did quite good. The Gladiators. I've heard that the CR-42, the Italian biplane. I've heard some people say it was one of the best biplanes in World War II. It didn't really help him that much, but I don't remember. You know, probably didn't have as many successes as the Swordfish, for example, but you know, probably did quite well. So the Po-2 does seem to have been a quite successful aircraft. Well, I suppose the word, you know, best bang for your buck. I mean, biplane's quite cheap and easy to master, I'm guessing, and you know, it caused damage well out of proportion of what you'd expect it to do. Like with the Bismarck being having its rudder jammed by the Swordfish, you know. One's a biplane, you know, a biplane, a cheap, flimsy metal wooden construction managed to destroy or cripple a huge metal battleship. I've actually started talking about the Swordfish now. I'm just going to finish this game. I won't show you all of it because obviously that'll take a while. But so I'll get back to you in a minute, and then I'll give my sort of final verdict on the Po-2. Welcome back, everyone. So finished the match. I always finish these matches because you know I don't want to leave people in a lurch because they've lost a person. You can see I've got some upgrades to it already. The turret was from the last match. Just unlocked the airframe. So, final verdicts on the Po-2. Let's actually get the Po-2 up. I actually really like this aircraft. I wasn't expecting to after the B-2 hydroplane. The difference between this and the hydroplane, well, the hydroplane's bad, but it's bad because it's like they've taken an okay plane and it's even worse. This is, it's not bad, but it's not as useful in that, but it's a unique plane. It's not like they've taken an I-15 and made it super slow and all that, and no guns. I mean, yeah, this is useless as a dogfighter. It has no forward-firing guns. It has a single 7.962mm machine gun, but it carries a pretty good bomb load for a biplane in a tier 1 battle. It has a battle rating of 1. But despite being a battle rating of 1, these bombs can still be useful up to, you know, probably you can take out medium tanks with 50kg bombs if you're precise. This carries 100kg bombs, you know, against armoured cars and medium tanks, light tanks. This would still be quite useful. So yeah, I actually really like this aircraft. I'm not going to be using it loads, obviously, because it's a, you know, I generally stick to higher tier battles, but and I'll get the inefficient research bonus from it, but yeah, I really like this aircraft. So it's unfortunate you can't buy it. I still don't know why they took it out. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's not exactly the most useful aircraft, but it is a fun little aircraft, and it's a shame you can only get it in special events. I would recommend anyone who gets a chance to get it. Really, yeah, I really like this aircraft. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you like the video, subscribe if you like these sort of videos, leave feedback, I could always do with more feedback. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.